Good day, guys. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be talking about why did I make this channel. Why did I start my channel? I start my channel because I have a lot of thinking. I put a lot of thought into creating my YouTube channel. Based on things that I've seen that will be interesting and motivating. Sometimes me and my husband, we have a lot of dialogues and talking on specific things. And we are in a pandemic, so I decided that I could share my thoughts and topics and share on my daily activities with you guys. You know, some may like, some may not like, but I am optimistic in communicating with you. Today I'm gonna be talking about teaching your children to research for themselves. The best gift you could give your kids is to teach them to research and to know things for themselves. For instance, sometimes your child will ask you, Mommy is an example, Mommy, why the sky is so red? You could say to them, instead of you saying, you could say, the sun and the moon collide together, that give the sun, that the sky, that orange pale. Maybe they would not believe. So what you're gonna do, you are going to say, research, mix orange mixed orange and pink together, and it will give you shade that is glowy shade. It's just an example. I'm telling you, just an example. You teach the children how to research things for themselves. You don't get up and do things always for the kids. You teach them how to get on the internet. You teach them how to read the books. You teach them wisdom. Teach them how to do things for themselves, because if you get up each day and keep doing things for these kids, they're not going to learn. They are not going to learn because they want you to do it at all times for them. When I was growing up, this is just an example. When I was growing up, we didn't have internet. Sorry about that. When I was growing up, we did not have internet. Phone was around, but it wasn't cell phone, it wasn't house phone, it was a call box. When I was growing up, it was a call box that you go and you put in a coin and you spin, or you dial the number, or you send a collect call. For instance, me, when I was young and I'm making a call, I used to call my uncle and a collect call. Used to call, just go to the operator and tell them the number, they answer, you tell them the number, and them just send the call to you. The operator called whosoever the outgoing calls going to, and they tell you, and they ask the person, would you want to accept a call from so and so? Either they say yes or they say no, because you could not afford phone calls. You had no phone and you had no money to pay for the call, so you had to send collect call. Many of you don't know about collect calls. Yes, first time it's collect call we use to make a call. Even when I'm calling, like in the UK, then first time when you're calling grandma, I don't call him regular, but when I used to, for instance, as an example, you do collect call and you call and you say, hey, I would like to send a collect call to so and so. I'm not gonna call my grandma name, but so and so, and she would pick up the call. Either they take the call or they ignore the call. But you could not afford telephone call. So now we are in a different era, different time, different, more easier, I guess. It's more easier. This time is more easier than when I was growing up. And yet still, the kids are lazy. I would say lazy because they have everything at their fingertip and it is so hard for them to do. It's so hard for them to do. For instance, you have, when you're growing up, you said, oh, I'm going to do a video on wood fire one of these days. I'm going to do a video on the long time wood fire journey. No. Nowadays, you have the gas stove. Understood? When you're growing up, you have to go to the bush and you get the wood fire, the wood stick, the wood them, and you come back. In that way now you're going to have to light it to make your tea, to cook your dinner, to cook your breakfast, to cook your lunch. And then you have to come back and you got to go to school. You have to come back and you got to go to school. You have to wake up early. You got to go to the river. I'm going to do vlog on these things. You will see what I'm talking about because I will show you from the beginning where it all started. You have to go and look the hood and you got to get up very early. There is no running water. It is river water, which is spring water. There's water that they said is in the bottle and said, oh, this is spring water. No, I can show you the real spring water. That is the water that we grow on. The real spring water is the one that came from the rock. Cool, when you put your mouth underneath it, it is just cool, cool, cool. No purifying. You don't need it to be purified because it's already been purified. And I'm sure some people now would have said, oh, now I won't drink that water because it is contaminated. No, dear, it is not. It is the real thing. It named the real spring water. Nothing about that water is not real. It is real spring. That is that's what you call the real spring water. You have to go there and you got to get you have to go there and you got to fill that jug of water and put it on your head and you got to take it home for your parents to use in the kitchen before you go to school. I'm telling you of my experience. You got to fill that water up. You either carry the water full up the drum because remember, it's not outside, It's not outside the spring there. It is at a little distance up a little slope. So you have to go down the hill, go down the hill with the empty jug, and you have to come up the hill with the full jug and carry the water to your house, and you have to leave it there, and you have to get yourself ready, and you have to go to school, and you can't late for school. Although I never finished school, but I will give you a story on that. I will tell you a story on that because it is my story and it's a real story, but I will give you a story time on that. But the past is the past and the present is the present. You cannot let the past defile your present. I'll give you a story on that. Yeah, I will give you a story on that. But my vlog, I'm just giving you this type of encouragement. I'm really directing these things to the kids based on my own experience, why I'm talking about this topic today. This topic is based on my own experience because I have kids, so I'm just making this video to let all the kids and all person know that nowadays is more easier than the time when we were growing up, because when we were growing up it was more hard work, it was more practical work. Matter of fact, it is practical hands-on work, but you got to know that today, this morning, the kitchen cannot be out of wood, because it was wood and coal. We call it charcoal. We call it, we just cut off the chalk off it and call it coal. You got me? You take off the coal off it and you call it, the chalk off it and you say coal. So you know, say your father burned the coal and you have to go help him pick up the coal and put it, separate it from the dirt and put it out here. So you know, say this part has to be cool, and after that it's separated, you have to put it, sometimes you got to put the hot coal inside of the bag and it stay there and cool. Sometimes it burn, little fire lift on it and it burn. But guess what? Hard work never kill. Practical work, dirty. You call it now dirty work. Oh, that work. I ain't doing that. I'm not putting my hand in the coal. No, I have put my hand in those coal, and I've done all what I'm talking about here when I'm growing up, and it never killed me. It never made me worse than who I am. That is why I'm making this video today, to tell these children the easy life is not the best life. Easy life is not the best life. When you have a life and it is too easy, that's not the best life. Working the hard way is the best life. The hard way and the honest way is always the best life. Mark, I told you. I'm going to be doing various videos on different topics relating to hard work, dedication, persuasion, ambition. I will be doing a lot of story time on my video. I'll be also doing a lot of natural product, because I don't like meat. I'll be showing you some different things that I've made inside of my house for my family, and I'll be vlogging here and there things that is of value. Yes, this vlog is about, it's a family vlog that everyone can watch. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. If you find this video interesting, you can like, share, comment, watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.